Is this brand new right back SBC the best value for money and performance value card that we have received in a long time? Find out if this brand new FUT Birthday Reece James card is the real deal. Alright guys, today we're going to be looking at the brand new Reece James FUT Birthday card. And the question is it going to be an absolute star of a card and be the best right back that we've got? Or is he going to have another injury and be out of your team for the next year? So let's find out and let's look at the card itself. Starting off, the price. The price is 170k. This card is really nice value for money. And honestly, I don't see why you wouldn't want to go complete this. Great playstyle pluses. Whip pass plus and jockey plus. Meaning that it's great going forward and great when defending. So whether or not you want to play him as a stay back or you want to have him as a go forward, you're going to be fine either way. I personally would say with the playstyles, he's more of a going forward kind of fullback. Thinking in the mold of like a Jeremy Frimpong kind of card. So just keep that in mind. 5-star weak foot, can cross on either foot, so it doesn't really matter. High work rate, so you know he's going to be back when you need him. He's going to be forward when you need him. Right-footed, playing on the right, obviously, so it means he's going to get those crosses in really nicely. Can play right wing back or right mid, which is quite nice. If you do want to play him more attacking or you go into like a 3-back and you want to play him as the midfielder. Stats, green across the board. Can shoot. If you really need him to, you can pass, you can run with it. He's great all over the place. Great stamina as well. Good jumping for any aerial situations. And the defending stats, to speak for himself, all really good as well. Playstyles, I think, where this card really can make or break. Great passing playstyles. Incisive pass, long power plus, and whip pass plus. Bruiser, block, and jockey plus. Relentless, which is an essential one for attacking fullbacks, just to make sure they have all that stamina, and long throw as well, just in case you want to whack it into the box. Now, if you look at the team that we're running, you can already see what the plan is. The ball is going to come to Reece James on the right, and we're going to cross it into Højlund and Voller, and we're going to really try and get some clips of him really showing off that crossing. Also, we have got ourselves the Rodrigo Bentancur now with the evolution, so that's just going to be being done on the side. I do have a couple of other players that I can do for reviews. I've got the 5-star weak foot, Lewis Openda. I've already recorded that, just needs editing, so I'll upload that soon. But I did slack on it just because I had just put the Rashford one out. So on the bench, Henry and Ginola are just chilling for now whilst we spam crosses today. But if you do want a review on maybe this new evolution Bentancur, I've also done the brand new Ronaldo evolution. So there's a couple of evolutions that I've got lined up and stuff. If you guys want reviews for them, make sure to leave it down in the comments below. And make sure to leave a like because it means that you guys are enjoying the reviews as well. But anyway, boys, let us jump into our first game with Reece James at right back. All right, boys, first game of the review. Let's have a look. Reece. Okay. Decent squad. So, you know what? We're going to be prepared, but hopefully Reece James can get some attacking contributions. We will show his defensive ones as well in the review. Let me just bring my camera down a bit because I'm just like leaning back in my chair. So, have it. You're taking the piss, man. I've pressed square to clear the ball, and my fucking player's just throwing himself to the ground. Haaland. Predictable, bro. Predictable. Done well to shrug off Antonio Davis. There you go! Reece James with the cross. Enough to shrug off Alphonso Davies. And, you know, there you go. Whips it in. Great pass. And there we go. 1-0. Rasmus Højlund getting on the score sheet. Bentancur really moving the ball nicely through midfield. There you go, Ronaldinho. Wyatt Beckham. To Reece James. To Voller! Oh, there you go. That is a finish and a half. Finish and a half if I've ever seen one. You know what, boys? Cheers to that one. I hope you're watching this in the morning with your brews. And thriving. Because honestly, fucking hell, man. Brilliant. Get yourself a brew if you haven't. Just to celebrate that fucking bicycle kick, mate. And with that, half-time though. So, 2-0 at half-time. Not too bad. I'm going to take that as a massive dub so far. You know what? We've been really good. Reece James hasn't really had a lot to panic about. Obviously, we did give away that penalty, but we did well to save it. And he's made some good tackles. But, oh, look at that. 2-0 at half-time, and he's just had enough. He's like, you know what, mate? I'm not dealing with these crosses. All right, boys. Game number 2. Shamrock Rovers. Van Saar, Petit. All right, not bad. Hansen and Henry. My nose has got really itchy. Fuck my life. And Hansen's just gone and scored. So I mean, I hate because I love that card so much. It's just so good. Beckham can go wide. Reece James. Can he find Rudy Voller? Yes, of course he can. There we go. 1-1 back in the game. And Reece James with another great delivery. Right, you know what? We're going to mix it up. Reece James can take this corner. And the idea is we'll come short. Turn. Reece James can whack that in there. Voller's there. 4-2. And there you go. That is the 5-star weak foot coming in there because he's whipping that on his left. Doesn't have to hit a Trivella like when I take it with David Beckham. Good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? Great bit of bully ball from Hansen scores anyway. Fuck's sake. Look at that lovely bit of dribbling. Hoyland. Van der Sar with the save. We'll go back to Reece James and I'll just do the same thing. Just come short. Don't have to come all the way. Reece James into Voller. Van der Sar with another save. How has it just landed it on Henry's feet? Where's every one of my defenders? Half time, 3-2. Bit annoying because what can you do really? But my defenders just haven't wanted to show up there today. Reece James with 2 very good balls into the box to really show the crossing prowess. But yeah, so far, not the greatest defensively from us. Okay, boys. Second half, can we do some more damage with Reece James down that right-hand side? Reece James wins it back nicely. Hoyland turns on his left foot. Bang! Come on. 3-3. There you go. Back to Reece James. Whip that into Hoyland. Oh, Van der Sar with another save. Backs. Waits for Reece James to come up. Reece James lobs it in. Hoyland is there. How has Van der Sar saved that again? Oh, fuck's sake. How has he made so many fucking saves? If he's making subs... Let's have a look what we've got. So we can take off Hoyland. I'm going to bring on a Pender. And I'll bring on Ginola for Ronaldinho. And I'll bring Henry on. So there you go. So we got some more. Bit of a different attacking lineup. Pender's still really good in the air though. So Ginola's probably better than Ronaldinho in the air at least. So let's see if we can try and... Even though they might not have aerial. But... Pender's there with the power header. Bang! Straight away off the bench. He is so class. I'm going to put the review out for him as well. He scores goals for fun. Beckham wins that back nicely. Reece James can keep going down that flank. Reece James can find a Pender. And there we go. 5-3. And the game is pretty much wrapped up. And there we go, boys. Another win. Okay, boys, so Reece James, final thoughts, okay? So, you guys have seen, right, that if you give him the right team, he's going to be a threat anyway, right? You already know that. But you've seen that even when he wasn't, when he was still whipping balls in, Ginola, Ronaldinho, Henry were still all winning headers. Now, don't get me wrong, they do have decent jumping and heading accuracy as well, so that does contribute. But again, if you aren't playing with that kind of player up front, you're probably not going to need a card that has whip pass plus and stuff. And well, I think you could get away very well with this card defensively as well, because he did put in a good few tackles and he did win stuff and was playing it out through the back. The issue with this is that this review's been really heavy on like the crossing aspect, so he's been very high up the pitch, which has obviously meant that defensively he's not been there as often. However, when he has been there, defenders have really struggled. Even when he was going forward, Bruiser was kicking in and still bullying off people when he was getting pressed by like Henry and Karchawi a couple of times. At that last game, he was just bullying them. So realistically, I think this card has a very good place. And I'm going to be honest, for 170k, you'd be stupid not to complete this card. Even if it's not your playstyle, right? I've been using Alex Scott for ages, okay? Comparatively, Reece James is better at every single stat than Hall, with the same playstyles and better, because Whip Pass, I'd say, is a much better playstyle to have on a fullback than Relentless Plus. He has Relentless anyway, so it's not a massive issue. I'd say that having Whip Pass Plus is better than having Relentless Plus, but then having Whipped Pass is like the base one. So I'd say overall, this card, incredible card. I'd say that in terms of a fullback, this is probably the best fullback I've played with so far this year. I've played with Alex Scott. I've played with Evolution Kyle Walker. I've obviously got the 92 roll for as well. But going forward, I think this card is incredible. I think if you wanted to play a more defensive option, you could. He'd still be great defensively with 88 and 88. Great stamina. But yeah, honestly, this card is going to stick around in my team probably now for the foreseeable, unless I get my hands on like a crazy icon right back like a Thunderstruck Cafu or something. But even then, I don't know if I'd change him. So realistically, I'm going to give this SBC, in terms of performance and value for money, this is a must complete. So I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. This is a must do SBC, I think, personally. And if there was a time to go complete an SBC, this is probably the one I'd go complete. I'd say this is probably up there in terms of Lewis Openda, in terms of must complete SBCs. So boys, with that being said, that is my review on Reece James. If you guys have enjoyed, please let me know in the comments down below. If there's anyone you want me to review, if you want me to do maybe Benton Kerr after the evolution, I'm happy to do so. Obviously, the evolution's expiring now, so I'm just going to try and blast that out now. But anyway, guys, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next review.